tried to do is roll 4 lines tonight, Doug, because we wanted to try and keep the pressure on them, and knowing that they had played the night before, and that line was good for us tonight. I thought they did a great job in the forecheck and sustaining some time in the offensive zone, and it was only fitting that they scored the first goal and got us going, because after we scored that goal, I thought the energy level just kind of went up another notch, and we just took it from there.
Good that Campbell too. I mean, he's been kind of snake bit for a while. To see him finally break through with an important goal.
Yeah, it is. Those guys work so hard. You like to see them get rewarded once in a while, and I think it's frustrating for them as well. Even if it's not their primary job to score goals, they still like to contribute for us. And I thought that again, great turn. Good job on forcing the turnover. Thorny shoots the puck, and we had him going to the net, and he's been one of our best puck tippers, and thought he did a great job of getting there and getting his stick on it.
Drawing scores the game winner, lays a couple of big hits also. Just talk about his performance.
Well, he's been steady. I mean, we've said that all year long, I should say. Steady defenseman, a hard-hitting guy. He's got a great shot, and I think he was a little disappointed on that first goal against that. He got his shot blocked and gave the Sabres an opportunity to take the lead. So he redeemed himself extremely well with his play the rest of the game. Good hits, great shot, good heads-up plays, and he was a pretty solid defenseman for us tonight.
Coach, is Brad Marchand okay after taking that hit on the boards?
Yeah, he was good to go, and there was no issues there, and that was a good hit, and I think he just was a little stung by it and came back to the bench, but was good to go. And it wasn't anything to do with the head, in case we're wondering about concussions.
Did he skate another shift after that?
I don't know, but he was ready to go if he didn't, because it was near the end of the game. There was about 4 minutes left, and I don't think he did, because I ended up putting Kelly out there as another centerman to take the draw in case Bergie got kicked out. So he never did get a chance, but he would have been ready to go.
Well, I know you've been feeling better about the game since New York, but I'm just wondering, now that you've put two in a row together, is there a sense of relief in that?
Seems to be for a lot of people, and I think it's the same for us. It's we've been obviously battling for consistency, and even though this is our first back-to-back win in a long time, I think the fact that I was encouraged by our play in New York, and it's just kept coming along, and the next game obviously winning, and then tonight again we had a pretty decent effort. So I think that's what we're looking for right now, Kevin, is more of a consistent effort, and hopefully they turn into wins. And when you've got the amount of injuries you have, you take every win for what they are, and then tonight was a good win for us.
Where you are with the goalies right now, trying to play Tim more maybe until Turco's ready. Is it nice to have a game where you only 20 shots?
Well, I think you guys are really excited about the Turco coming in, and I can understand getting that question every day, but he's been here for 2 days now, and we're going to keep working with him, and he's practicing with us tomorrow. And as I mentioned just the other day, we're really going to play by ear and see how Marty is. And Marty's a guy who's been in the NHL for a long time, and I think I also need to make sure that I have a chat with him and see how he's feeling, let alone us just looking at him. And when you've had to travel overseas to come back here, there's obviously it's a big challenge just in itself to feel comfortable, and I think you got to give him a few days. We've been through that last year as a team, and we know that it takes a while to feel comfortable again, and so he's battling through that, and plus getting his timing. So we're certainly going to keep an eye on that, and we'd love to see him in a game situation soon, and we'll just play by ear, as I mentioned.
But Tim's been getting more minutes now.
I can't hear.
Tim's been getting more games the last couple of weeks, and now in this game, only 20 shots against. Is it nice to get that, where he doesn't have to work as hard as other games?
Well, that helps, no doubt. It certainly helps when you can minimize the number of shots on your goalie, and we've kind of really tried to go easy on him in practice and keeping him short, and we'll certainly give him the time off that he needs just to stay fresh. But again, we got Marty to come in and hopefully give us a hand here down the road, and hopefully those things will all fall into place here soon.
Your move to get Jordan up there with Patrice, you obviously like the results, just maybe some of your thoughts on Marty.
Well, I think Jordan's been playing extremely well the last 2-3 games. He's really seemed to have found his stride and confidence, and that line's been good for us, Berge line with Rowley and Marsh, but I just felt like somewhere along the way we need a little bit more offense, and since he's been going well, I wanted to see what that was going to give us. And Rowley, I thought, was really good with that line of Kelly and Pouliot, just some stability there as well, a little bit more experience on that line, and just the switch seemed to be more of a fit for tonight anyways. And Jordan, wish we could have seen him score that empty netter, keep his goal streak alive, but again, he was a good player for us, and we're encouraged by his play lately, and we continue to hopefully see that out of him.
Well, Johnny, take us through that play, first of all. It seemed like the pass was maybe originally intended for Patrice, but you kind of
it was
decided
just
to
like
pitch it.
I don't know, it's just like a scramble play, and I saw the puck coming through. Just decided to go down and try to rip it open.
Was that something that they, maybe the coaches talked about, just you guys getting in on the play?
Not at all. It's just you see the play developing, and I know Patrice is good defensively, so if I go down and get that puck, I know he's going to be backing me up.
Are you aiming for any spot, Johnny, or just hitting it hard that close?
Well, I was aiming, of course, but hit him in the belly a couple times, and one went through him. So, tried to just put it up top.
Johnny, the hit on Vanek, and just talk about how energized not only the team was, but the crowd as well.
Yeah, saw a guy coming back, so I could pinch down, and I seen that he wasn't really paying attention too much, and I just wanted to make sure it was a clean hit, and the fans gave us a little boost, and we took it from there.
And how important is this for you guys to string together back-to-back wins? I know we've been talking about it quite a bit.
Well, it's been over a month now, so for us to string back-to-back wins together, it helps our confidence out as a team, because we have been playing really well the last couple of games, and to string together a couple wins here, it's critical for us.
I feel like this was a good complete team effort as well. You seem to have balanced scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. You get goals from guys that usually don't score, or you need secondary scoring to win games, and we did that tonight, and it helped us win.
Must feel awesome to finally get those 2 in a row.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it had been so long since 2 in a row. I was playing each game one at a time, so it was nice to get to see those goals go in the third period for us, and personally as a goalie, it was nice to have 2 goal cushions there going in the last few minutes.
How did you find out that it had been that long? Somebody mentioned it again?
He just said it.
So you really still don't know how long it really was?
No.
January 10 and 12.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't realize that.
You've had some games with low shot totals again. I guess you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, well, as used to it as you can get, So it's, today was low shot totals with, not too many great big scoring chances. Other games there's been low shot totals, but lots of good scoring chances. So those ones are harder. But today, the way we played, was much easier for me overall.
Timmy, you think that was a matter of keeping Buffalo players to the outside, or was there anything in particular?
Well, I think we had control of the puck. We had it in their end a lot, and Buffalo looked like a very tired team, so they didn't put too much pressure on us with their rushing.
I think you particularly had a really, good game. You're all over the ice, it seemed like.
Well, I try and be all over the ice every game. I think it's our job is to forecheck hard and create energy. I think tonight we got rewarded with a fortunate bounce. We haven't been getting many of those lately. Believe me, we're well aware.
Earlier this season, just part of the year anyway, you might not have come back for that and made that win happen. What was going on in the second and third between periods that maybe propelled you guys to something?
Well, I think last 4 or 5 games we played really well. Maybe it started in New York, so we wanted to just play the same way in 60 minutes, and I think that's what we did today. We took period by period. Even though we had a lead, we never sat back, and we went forward, and I think it was a great 60 minutes effort by everybody.
Dave, can you talk about your goal? It didn't look like you had much room.
There, the angle was tough, and was the puck on edge?
Yeah, it was. Lucia gave me hard. to get it through. And it was at the end of the period, so the ice wasn't very good. It wasn't very good the whole game, the ice today. So it was kind of bouncing on me. I was just trying to get it up.
What's it like to win 2 games in a row? It's been a while since you guys have done that. Almost 2 months.
It's been a while. It feels good, but that's not our goal to win 2 in a row. It was before this game, but we got a new goal, 3 in a row, so we'll try to do the same in this game.
You guys get
sometimes you're certain about things and it doesn't work that way. 39 pretty confident.
You waited a long time for that goal. Did it frustrating to have to wait a few more minutes? I mean, nerve-wracking there to be able to celebrate it?
Yeah, but like I said, we were pretty confident. But yeah, it certainly is a little frustrating when things aren't going in. We 39 and Izzy and whoever else in our line, we've really tried to be consistent and reliable and do those intangible things that help the team. And scoring hasn't been easy to come by this year. In games like tonight and games, a lot of games that we've been in over the past month, secondary scoring is can be very useful, and we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. I guess we've been getting chances, and that's a positive sign. So, throughout the course of the season, those top guys, it's a big challenge for them to produce every night, and we want to chip in as well.
Luch, third period, it looked like you guys were starting to run them over, line to line, and get physical, and in a way that probably hadn't really seen it. And I mean, as far as like repeatedly, it just seemed like this seemed to be kind of like the vintage kind of Bruins game that it turned that way in the third, it seemed, and that led to the chances. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, well, I think it was definitely big getting that goal to tie 1-1 at the end of the second, and we gained a lot of energy off that. So, it's been kind of frustrating that it's been so long that we haven't been able to put 2 consecutive wins together. So, we saw it as an opportunity for us to do that here tonight, and it just goes to show, like you were talking about, when all lines and all 6D and the goaltender, when we're all committed to the game plan, we come in waves and we get opportunities.
How important was it to get the secondary scoring you got tonight?
Yeah, it was huge. I talked about the Campbell goal being a big goal. We finally get a break with a turnover there right inside the blue line, and Thornton didn't hesitate and had a great shot on net that was tipped in by Campbell. So I think the last couple of games we've had some other guys step up and get some goals, and I think that's what's helped us get these 2 wins put together.
Richie also gets a goal on your line. Just talk about the chemistry you've had with he and Sagan over the last 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. We've been able to find that chemistry right away, which is obviously a good thing, and we had some opportunities even in the first period that unfortunately we weren't able to capitalize on. So we're having fun right now, and we got to keep it going.